Welcome back to our coverage of Homecoming 2020. After the first quarter with a pair of field goals, the Mustangs are up 6-0. And to break it down, we have Chris Merchant, the QB of that game. He's joining us from his home in Calgary. Merch, thank you so much for joining us. And this is something that you've done, just as I have, running through that inflatable W for a homecoming game. Are the emotions different for homecoming than it is for other games?
Yeah, it's always a little bit more exciting when it's homecoming, when you've got your alumni coming to support you, and obviously there's just that tradition of you always hear about all the fans that used to go to homecoming and all the amazing support that we got and we still continue to get to this day. So I think there's just that extra buzz that goes around, and obviously we always want to put on a show for our fans, but homecoming is kind of just that little extra spark for us. So it's always special, and whenever you run out of that purple W, it's something that you're proud of, but especially when it's got that specialness to it of homecoming, it just means that little bit extra, and you've got just a little bit more pressure to perform. I think so. That always makes it more exciting too. Whenever it's a little bit bigger of a game, and the last couple of years, it's come down to be kind of an important game in order to clinch first place or whatever that is. So that always makes it more fun too.
So we both know what Coach Marshall says to the media. This is just another game. But for you, this was your last homecoming game. Were the emotions for you different in this setting?
I think there was extra emotion every game last year because it was my last everything, I would say, in university football. But yeah, especially with homecoming, I treated it at the time as just another game. But when I look back at it, it was my last homecoming as a Western Mustang, as a player. And whenever you look back at memories like that, it is special, and it is something that you look back at with super fond memories. So um, yeah, I think there was definitely a little extra spark for me as well, and I wanted to go in and perform and continue to just win games for my team. So I think that made it just a little bit extra special for me as well.
Okay, well, let's look at the stats that you had in that game. 341 through the air, another 38 on the ground. I'm so happy that I started you in fantasy that day. But was this just another regular day at the office for you?
I don't know about regular day at the office. Obviously, I had a good game, and it was a special day, and I wanted to go out, and I prepared hard for that game, and obviously was able to put my team in a position to win. But I had a lot of great teammates around me that also help put me in that position. So I think that was just a testament to, again, how we performed and prepared for each and every game, and especially the big ones like homecoming. Our coaches put us in a great position to win, and obviously when we were able to go out there and actually do our thing, we were ready to go.
Now, I know this was your last homecoming, but there was also the chance to do something special. For the third consecutive season, you guys had the chance to go 8-0 in the regular season. Was that added pressure coming into the game?
Yeah, I think that game was special, and there was just a little extra pressure on me because I wanted to complete my career at Western with never losing a regular season game as a starter. So for me, that was a little bit of extra motivation, but at the same time, it was another game to get us to put us in the best position in playoffs and continue to prove that we were the best team in the OUA. So I think that just because it was kind of that last game to mark the end of that era uh, in the regular seasons, it was definitely special, and continues to be a great memory to this day.
So now you're part of the club with me. You are an alumnus, a football alumnus. You're not as old and washed as I am, but when you eventually come back to campus, is it going to be weird for you?
Definitely going to be weird. I'm excited to return as alumni, but there's always going to be a part of me that's going to miss being a player and putting on that jersey and standing on the sideline with my teammates, going out there and trying to perform and win football games. So there's obviously going to be a part of me that when I return, I'm going to be very proud, and there's going to be a lot of emotion. But I'm looking forward to that day, and I'll definitely take the opportunity to go and connect with people that share my passion for the purple and white. And I'm just hoping that day comes sooner than later with everything going on.
And in general, what's next for you? Give us an update on your future plans.
At the moment, I am just waiting to find out if everything stays on the right track. If I'm going to play in Madrid, Spain for the Las Rojas Black Demons. Super excited for that opportunity, and I think everything is on the right track. I know everyone is doing their part to try and stop the spread of what's going on. So as long as everything continues to go on the right path and we do that, then hopefully I'm in Madrid in January through June. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. I couldn't be more proud to be part of a great organization like that, and just continue to make Western Mustang alumni proud.
Well, thank you for this, Chris. I say on behalf of all alumni, thank you for your contribution to the program, to the school. All the best in the future. Now let's get back to the second quarter.